Hey guys, Galucia here. Once again, working on my components that I'm going to need for the nuclear reactor. And I read up on it a little bit. Got to see the various components that are required to not just build it, but to run it. What the nuclear reactor looks like. It basically looks like a big open space like this, where you have to stick different. You're going to stick like. When these are actually coolant cells, you could stick it like here, 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 and then here is where you would put that oh, what's it called? The blue thing that we built with the lines. Someone help me out here. Anyway, so it's a process, and you're gonna have to monitor it, and it's dangerous, and blah 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 blah. So uh, definitely not for everyone. You know what I mean? If you're just trying to casually play this game, just check it out. You want to see what IndustrialCraft is about. I threw my bucket again by accident. I wouldn't go with a nuclear reactor because it's not necessary if you're just doing the basics. If all I was doing was using macerators and extractors and electric furnaces and stuff like that, although I do have drop-offs and power once in a while where it becomes a bit much, for the most part it works fine. So if you just want to play survival and have a little bit of help from some basic machines, then don't even bother worrying about a nuclear reactor. But for those of you that want to start building some super awesome end game type stuff, you're definitely gonna have to worry about it. So anyway, I finished clearing out my basement. Torches, pop, and I thought I was super clever for this, so I don't have to keep running back and forth. That makes it very easy to make coolant cells. So I had to show off my cleverness. But I'm not really a whole lot farther from when I last left you guys, and I'm still working on the other reactor core thingamagoo that we built in the last episode. Still working on that. So I basically just wanted to show off how clever I was. But what you got? Oh, that's how it's done, son. Before you even hit the ground, you are out. Take that. All right. So, but without worrying about that too much, we're actually gonna be building a little bit today. Oh, imagine that. Let's see. If the inside, just 1, 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then a thing. Is that too big? Yes. Okay, so it needs to be 1, 2 space 1, 2, and then okay. So it's gonna go here. Okay. So basically, I went out to find all this brick because I wanted to build something out of brick. I don't do that often. I don't use a lot of brick when I'm working on stuff, and so I decided I'm gonna use it for a shed. Excuse me. That's gonna act as like a storage. So it's just gonna be a little shed next to my house where I can keep storage bins and stuff like that. And that I knew that was gonna happen, but that's okay. It's just one less place so I can keep cacti. Okay, so there's gonna be a box here, a space, a box here, a space, and then the door, because I don't need more than 4 chests, and I didn't want it to be big because it's like I said, it's a shed. It's not like it's a whole nother house. So I want to keep it modest and small. No windows. Sheds don't need windows. Just a basic brick building here. But, like I said, you know, it's fun. Something different. Back in like episode 9 or whatever it was of Minecraft Adventures, when I was looking for clay, that was back in alpha, and it was a lot harder to find it back then, and it's so much easier now. So when I built a brick building for Minecraft Adventures, like, however, and that was like episode 10 or whatever, like almost a year ago now. Actually, by the time this airs, it would have been probably more than a year ago. At the time of recording, it's a little less than a year. That was a huge undertaking. It was very difficult for me to create that brick building. It was a huge labor to make that work. So, do I want to just make this solid brick and everything. Just yeah, screw it. Yeah, but now I guess it's not as big of a deal. Plus, solid brick buildings kind of look ugly, and I wouldn't normally, like I wouldn't build my house solid out of brick like this because I think that's kind of ugly. You can use brick for housing and it can look great, but it has to be done properly if that makes any sense. You gotta go about it the right way. You can't just throw up some brick and just be like, blam, here we go, a house. That's gonna use it to accentuate your building or whatever. I'm even gonna do brick floors. It's gonna be a creepy brick building for no reason just because I got all this clay. Might as well use it because I doubt I'm gonna use brick ever again for anything. So there we go. All right. So, oh, you know what? And I have an extra door from a long time ago when we were planning on building that thing. Yep, there it is. Look at that. I held on to that door all the way since like episode 1 or 2 of the new series, so whatever the actual numerical, whatever, 11, 12, whatever it is. But yeah, good stuff. So, but yeah, the problem I'm having right now, besides the fact that for some reason they don't stack in the extractor, and I think that's got to be a bug or something, because the biofuel does, and they stack in your inventory, so why wouldn't they stack in the actual machine? So I got to keep taking them out for every single thing. Like, that's getting old. Whoops, I didn't mean to get rid of my steak. That's getting old real fast. To have to keep... Oh, they don't stack in your inventory. Why? These stack? Great. But see, that's why I'm making storage. Because now I got to find a place to put all these stupid things. Alright, so yeah, I'm not using any machines right now. So I'm probably, like, way loaded up on power. Yes, I am. So I'm going to steal some of that power out of there. I don't like to let this fill up, because if it does, then you're wasting power. You're not gaining anything. So the solar panels are just sitting there for no reason. That's why I carry batteries with me, so that I can just randomly pull the power out whenever it's appropriate. So I guess I'll just start throwing these in here, because I don't actually necessarily need them right now. And this is a pain. But I guess it's better just to do it now, mass fabricate a whole bunch of them, because I'm going to need a crap ton. I'm probably going to need even more than what I'm making, I'm sure. But, because nuclear reactors are insanely dangerous, so you want to make sure that you're doing it right. You want to make sure that it's being cooled properly. Now, the explosion isn't as massive and crazy as an explosion from an actual nuke, like nuclear TNT. This is completely full, and I still have poop. All right, we're gonna run this thing, and it's actually gonna work for once. Go for it. Should be almost done too, because I only have 17 pipe left, so it's probably close to bedrock at this point. But yeah, so cute little shed. It's not as massive. Like a nuke is about 5 times. The crater that it'll leave in the ground is 5 times larger than that of just a single piece of TNT. So it is impressive, and it definitely gets the job done. But I would say a reactor, when it overheats and explodes, is about a quarter of that. So bigger than TNT, but not a whole lot bigger. But bigger nonetheless. So it is still dangerous. It is still, like, I wouldn't want to put it here. You know what I'm saying? When we do it, what I'm thinking about, yeah, I know this one's awkward. It's the most awkwardly placed. Got it. Sometimes, look, see, there's another one. Sometimes they grow into the leaves. What can I say? I don't even like using that one because it goes on my fence. I don't need rubber at all, but like everything else, I'm just stockpiling on resources, because then it comes to this endgame stuff, and suddenly you're like, I need 8,000 pieces of insulated copper cable, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna need a lot of copper and rubber all of a sudden. So better to just occasionally, you know, come by, grab some of the resin, stick it in the thing so that, you know, which I can't put it in the extractor right now because of this stupid thing. But whatever. So, making our way. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the nuclear reactor across the way. Put it over there maybe. Either over there or like out there. But I'm worried that the explosion will set fire to the forest and then could cause even more destruction. So I like putting it out in the desert randomly. I have to ask my buddy Zen if it still makes a difference if you put it underwater, because then that would make sense to put it right there. But I don't think it does. I think now it's internally cooled with components and so on and so forth. So, okay, it's still running. I just wanted to make sure we didn't hit bottom because I didn't want to fill this up with power only to have it not need the power. But it needs it. Now look at that. I just stuck 20,000 power in there. It's only got 14 left. That's how fast it freaking eats up power. It's incredible. Ooh, coal. Yay. Oh, that coal is just... Why would it do... Oh, yeah, because it's charcoal. Haha. I forgot. Okay. Well, I'll put the coal in there and keep the charcoal. Man, that thing is loud. So I think you guys have probably noticed some of these zombies getting caught up in here. I keep seeing like rotten flesh and stuff. My cactus farm is doing a pretty good job of protecting me. It's pretty sweet. Alright, that's the end of that. So what we get this time? Not a terrible haul. But why does it keep doing that? But you gotta think, like, I don't know how much that was, like 60,000 power plus whatever the generator made while it was doing that. So let's just say 62,000 for the sake of argument. And that's all I got. Miners really don't seem like it's worth it. The only reason it's really worth it is because I'm a busy guy. I'm running around like an idiot trying to build this awesome end game coolness. And I don't have time to be going down in the mine looking for whatever. So this, you know, I'm not getting a ton of stuff from it, but I am getting stuff from it, and it helps to free up my time so that I can focus on building. So, slime balls. So far, I've only killed 2 slimes. I don't run into them that often. But then again, I guess I was just saying how I don't go into the cave that often, so I guess that would explain why you don't fight a lot of slimes. No! Wrong click. There we go. And then these stupid things. So anyway, I'm still hard at work, guys. This episode ended up being more of just like me and my ramblings and a lot less to do with any actual... I think the only thing that I actually showed you as far as progress goes is that I cleared out the basement and I'm clever. And that was the point of the episode. I'm clever. Here's a 15-minute video of that. So I'll end it now so it doesn't run too long while I go back to work. You know how I get. I just love IndustrialCraft and I love making videos for my peeps. So I get carried away and start recording too much. Thanks for watching, guys. And the next time you join me, the next time you join me, it will be very productive with more components for what we need, so on and so forth. And once again, we can end our episode on a high note of scrap. Scrap is fun. It's like the lottery. When I had a roleplay server and we were using IndustrialCraft to run it, we used the scrap boxes as like a lottery system. Like a gambling system more than a lottery system, but yeah, it was good fun. Hooah! Hooah! Ooh, what? Ooh, an apple. Yay, another minecart. Ah, plant balls. Those are always good. Oh, I like how I popped that one and it's right next to the exact same thing. And a can. Huh. Now I'm curious. It's filled. What's it filled with? Okay, now it's not. Okay, so curiosity will end this episode because I haven't had a tin before. Okay, here's a tin. Steak? No. Okay, probably needs to be raw. Apple? No. I would like to fill this tin can with something. I need raw meat. Is there any animals randomly? Can I kill something real quick? Oh, there's a Gumby. I don't think. Do Gumbies drop food in 1.8? Was that an addition? Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot of stuff out here. Maybe night hunting for random animal flesh to experiment with my cannery machine wasn't the brightest move. Although I am beast moding, so who knows? Alright, 30 more seconds. Give me 30 more seconds. I'm going to find me an animal. Even though it's nighttime and that's highly improbable. Especially since I'm in this type of forest, which tends not to... Ah, yes. Yeah! Probably need more than one piece, though. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Probably need, like, a whole bunch of pieces. I was told that canned food doesn't replenish your health meter so that you regen health over time. That it actually instant heals, which is obviously very useful since there's nothing that instant heals besides potions, and there are no potions in 1.8. So, but you probably need more than one piece of meat. Okay, that's not working either. Switch? No. What do I can? Well, I'm going to have to investigate this, guys. Thanks for watching. Later. Okay, guys, so our links for the day are the last episode of Minecraft Adventures, episode 53, where we investigate some pig slaughtering, do some stuff with the roof garden, and a little bit of mining. And the other link today is going to be a mystery link, and it's going to be one of my favorite classic zombie videos from the Black Ops COD Zombies. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It'll take you to the home channel. You can check out everything else that I got going on, and then maybe subscribe. And then you can also hit the like button, and especially throw out some comments. I love getting your guys' feedback. Always appreciated.